welcome to our webinar, and my name is Bill Thomas with W.J. Thomas Consulting, and I am here with Joshua Holmes and Jason Abels from Lightspeed, and we're going to talk today a little bit about their business and the solution and the value proposition they bring to the market. And I'm going to turn this over to Joshua, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how Lightspeed came to be.
Thanks, Bill. Lightspeed is a sister company of Ethode. Ethode is our software development firm, and we realized pretty early in the 2000s that once you build it, clients really don't know where to put it, how to maintain it, how to grow it, how to scale it, and how to secure it. So early on, we started managing infrastructure for all of our software projects. We moved from dedicated to the cloud, and we got to a point where rather than managing an AWS or Rackspace, or you name the vendor, it made sense for us just to build our own offering. There are too many times when customers need something flexible or some sort of one-off request, and you can't just call Amazon and say, hey, can you do this for me? They're not going to do special one-off requests on their cloud infrastructure for you. So this was really an answer for us to be able to be more flexible with our clients and give them something that they couldn't get at the other vendors that we currently use.
Very good. And I'm going to ask Jason a question. Jason, Joshua mentioned, AWS and Amazon or Microsoft Azure. How do you guys differentiate yourself in the marketplace from a big company like that?
Right. Well, we like to say that not only are we going to provide you the cloud infrastructure, but we're also going to be operating your local chamber of commerce as well. So we care about small and medium-sized businesses. Bigger companies, if anybody's ever dealt with AT&T and their customer support, you know what it means to be big enough not to care. So we're small enough that we have to care, that we can customize solutions to local businesses that need help. And we kind of pride ourselves on being the friendly nerd, so we're the type of people who you can call on, you need something specialized, and bake you cookies at the same time, make you a cup of coffee. So we love to help people. And that kind of personal touch and trust is what we give that you can't really, you miss when you're communicating through email or something like that. That's right. A little bit of a personal touch that you don't get with everything else.
I always like to say we're a support company that just happens to be into technology. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of companies that can build a data center, but our real connection with the client is you have a problem, and we're going to be here to help you fix it 24/7. We're going to care about you, and we're going to help you find goals and ways to reach those goals for your company, versus just saying, here's a bunch of stuff we want you to pay us for.
We're a rare breed of friendly geeks who know both tech and business.
Okay, great. So, there's a lot of talk about the cloud out in the marketplace right now. And, here, maybe you can explain a little bit. Are we in the cloud? Do you do cloud? Help our people understand a little bit about what really is going on here with these big machines behind us.
I always tell clients who are afraid of the cloud, you're already using it, you just don't know it.
Okay.
And the analogy I like to use is everyone remembers a picture, and a picture came out on your television. And you can have the game on in here, and then your wife can have what was really important on the main screen, right?
Like the Hallmark channel?
That's right, the Hallmark channel, the E channel. And that's really what virtualization in the cloud is. We take one physical computer, we have thousands of them, but we take one physical computer, we turn it into hundreds of smaller virtual computers. It's cheaper, it's more efficient, and it gives us flexibility to do things that you couldn't do with a physical computer. And this is where the cloud gets us real benefit. Yes, it can be cheaper, but its flexibility is huge. So I can take rolling snapshots 10 times a day of your cloud infrastructure if I want, and I can roll you back to something that's an hour old in about 5 minutes. If your server that's physical sitting in your closet crashes, how long is it going to take you to restore that server to what you had yesterday if your IT guy remembered to take backups in the first place?
Wow.
The flexibility of the cloud is one of the biggest benefits that customers should be looking at. It's not necessarily cost savings, because it could be, but it's the flexibility that you gain from it that becomes a real business value for a cloud.
Okay, great. One of the things also I know is on everybody's mind is the whole area of security. Jason, I want you to think about this and give us a little bit of a is my data going to be secure? If I put my data in the cloud, are you guys going to protect it and keep it secure?
Right. I mean, we have to. We have no other choice but to.
Okay.
And I would say that whatever we're doing, and this goes for anybody outside of us as well, AWS, Rackspace, all these companies have their own server in some kind of closet that everyone has access to, that hasn't been changed out in years. If that one server goes down, or if the janitor goes in and spills coffee on the server, that can take the whole system down. So everything here is locked down. We take precautions to make sure that it is secure.
That's right. And you know, we have certain accreditations we have to apply to as a data center, and when we're working with HIPAA compliant clients, we have a BAA agreement with those clients to maintain a certain level of security. We are a vendor partner with Secure State here in Ohio. They're one of the largest cybersecurity firms in the United States, and they specialize in PCI and HIPAA and auditing, and they help us maintain security for ourselves and with our clients as well. And I should mention their software, which is top-notch software. Our software division writes for them.
Excellent, excellent. You know, another thing I want to just ask you about is, and neither one of you feel you can feel one each or whatever, but just some real use cases, right? Like if I am having this or this issue, or if I have this business case, I need to get a hold of Lightspeed. Give me a couple of use cases that folks can understand.
Sure. One example I can think of is, let's say with a thin client scenario, let's say you're running a law firm or something like that. We can actually host all the computers here. So if you can imagine your home laptop at home, right? Imagine what would happen if, let's say you had a lot of really data sensitive files on there, and imagine that lawyer leaves it in a coffee house or something, right? We can actually host all that here. So they have what's known as a thin client access to the server, to the computer here, so that we can lock it down. If they lose a laptop, we can basically say shut down all connections to the server, so that no one can ever gain access to the data that's on that computer.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. How about you guys?
Well, we have a relationship with MD Anderson in Texas,
Okay.
so we do work and write software and host for their Department of Psychiatry and Cancer Rehabilitation. And we've been able to do some things on the HIPAA compliancy side that they simply couldn't get elsewhere. And so when they come to you and they say, we need data in transit encrypted, we need data at rest encrypted, and by the way, we need backups here, A, B, and C, these times of the days, we can start to customize solutions for them that you simply can't do because, again, Amazon's not going to change their systems for you. They just won't. Whereas we can actually start up a separate pool, and as long as they want to pay for it, make sure we implement some of these flexible features that they need. And that was a win-win for them and it was a win for us. And they're also one of our business associates agreements. So they're under our cyber liability policy, that they're all of our auditing, and they're secured. And again, it's a solution they simply couldn't have gotten with Rackspace or AWS.
Great, great. I'm going to have Joshua also tell us a little bit about the future of Lightspeed, because I know they have big plans, and I know you're going to want to hear about this.
Well, the biggest thing on the horizon for us, Bill, is we're building another data center just south of Atlanta, south of the airport, and we're going to be in the center of what they call Yollywood. So we're building right on top of Pinewood Studios. We're building probably about a 20,000 square foot facility that's going to be dedicated towards post-production. So if you're looking at one of those wonderful Marvel movies, they're actually filmed at Pinewood Studios, and all the post-production happens in California. So what's happening is they want to migrate all of that to Atlanta so it gets the tax credit. So we're building a custom-built facility that will have underground fiber optics to all the stages, so they can do encrypted, in-transit, transmittal of all the videos straight to the data center, and then do their dailies, do all their post-production, everything right there at Pinewood Studios. And that facility will be connected to our Medina facility, which we're in right now, with a 100 gig transit line from Zayo and also from Ethode.
Wow. Lots of great things happening here at Lightspeed. I know Joshua and Jason are great folks, and if you need anything to do with the cloud, the hosting, backups, you're going to need to give these guys a call. Thank you.
Thank you.